I can't lie, guys. I never thought we'd see the day that Marigold does a tier list, but here we are. Let's do a tier list. We're gonna go through all of the EDM genres and rank them. Am I gonna get grilled in the comments of this video? Yes. Bring it on, mother. I'll be honest, some of these genres I might not even know that well. If it wasn't clear already, this is my opinion. I want to explain a little bit. Die for this shit is like S tier. Alright, that for me is the genres of music. I don't expect many to go in there, okay? Those are the genres of music that if someone said they're gonna stop existing, it would be a disservice for the planet for this genre to stop existing. Would DJ? And that's pretty good because I don't DJ stuff that I don't like. You know, I gotta really like it. And plus, in order to DJ something, you gotta listen to it like 10 times per day. Would listen once. That's still a respectful thing. If someone told me to listen to it and I check it out and I add it to my playlist, I would listen to once. I'd listen to it. Nah, I'll avoid that. I don't like it. Garbage. Go home. I think these genres should stop existing. I think they yeah, it's self-explanatory. The worst tier, F tier. Let's get into this shit. We're gonna just, I kind of randomly put these at the bottom here, so we're gonna go from start. Psytrance, and keep in mind I'm gonna have to probably move these around. Starting off with a strong one. You know, I used to have a psytrance phase, like hard psytrance, so I would listen once. If a new hard psytrance track came out, I'd listen to it at least, check it out, by some artist that I really like. But I wouldn't go out of my way to like, oh, let's listen to some psytrance today. I've never put on a psytrance playlist. I'm not him. That's not me. Hardstyle. I think we've got our first die for this shit right here. If hardstyle didn't exist, what would be the point? You know what I mean? Am I crazy? Maybe I'll move it later. We're gonna find out. Trance, not to be confused with France or trans or transport, which is not a sport. It's actually a movement. So, but trance is a lot of movement as well. And I quite like trance. I would listen once. Alright, prog house, also known as progressive house, I guess. Yeah, you know how I feel about this one. Glitch hop? I'm actually gonna have to look up. Give me one moment. Drum step. Is that drum and bass and dubstep mixed together? You know what? Okay, now hear me out. Drum step right now is very popular, and I like some of the songs, okay? I like some of them, but I wouldn't DJ it. You would not catch me DJing that shit. So, therefore, I would listen once, maybe twice. House. Do you know what? Alright, you my friend are going in would die for this shit, because I don't know if we've got bass house coming up. Let me see, do we have bass house here? So, we don't seem to have bass house, which is actually disgusting. But there's fucking Brazilian bass, metal step. So what the fuck, like, all right, whatever. Let's say this: house and bass house, okay? House and bass house going right over there. In fact, let's say hard dance is bass house. I know it's not, but let's just say that. All right, so house, we're gonna dive for this shit. Synthwave. I actually really like synthwave, but I wouldn't see myself DJing it, so it's going right over there. Hard dance, again, like I said, that's bass house, okay? I know it's not, but let's just say it is. Trap, yeah, I would DJ that shit. Actually, to be honest, some trap is really fun to DJ in with techno and bass house. When you get the BPMs right, you can surprise the crowd really hard. It's so fun. All right, electro. Given that we're not talking about electro house, we're just talking about electro. All right, rhythm. Yeah, I would DJ rhythm. I wouldn't die for it. If rhythm stopped existing, I'd be okay with that. Brazilian bass. We're gonna put it in with listen once. Alright. I feel like this is gonna be the most crowded, because that's who I am. I like to listen to stuff, but then DJing is kind of a different thing. And I find it hard to say nah or like fuck that shit to some genres. But Melbourne Bounce, yeah, that'll be a nah for me. Hard psy, so like hard psytrance. You know what? I would DJ that shit. Again, it's like if you can make that work. Now I feel like wanting to try that. You know, now I feel like wanting to make that work. Big room. I would listen once, but as in I would go to a music festival and listen to it. I would expect it there, you know, but I wouldn't DJ that shit. Bounce, same thing. I'll put that over there. Breaks, fuck yeah. Chill trap. I don't think it belongs here. I don't think it belongs. Chill step. I mean, what are we doing here? We didn't come here to chill out. Complex stroke? Nah. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't know what you guys are doing. Complex stroke, what are you talking about? Dark synth. Like dark synthwave or just dark synths? Like what is dark synth? Yeah, dark synthwave, I guess, right? I think it has a place. I think it has a place. In fact, I'm gonna put it right next to synthwave. All right, we're gonna have to reorganize these. Let's say like hard dance in front of hardstyle house. There we go. Here, I think would DJ trap, then breaks, then rhythm, then hard sci. Would listen mostly. I would listen to trance. Definitely not that. Oh yeah, no, I would not listen to Big Room that often. Alright, that's fine. And then Nah. The best one in Nah right now, yeah, I would say Complextro, then Bounce. Yeah. Yeah. So we're organized now. We're organized now. Alright. You guys having fun? I'm having fun. Deep House. Okay, now hear me out. I'm gonna put it at I would DJ, but like on the lowest tier. Like at like a day house party during the day or something, you know? Like it has to be very specific conditions. But I really like Deep House. I think there's a place in it. The simplicity of it and the fact that it can hit really hard. It can hit really hard, you know? Not always. Drum and bass. Let's fucking go. Actually, yeah, I'll put that right there. Dubstep, yo, that's going in front. I would DJ. Actually, is it getting a promotion today, guys? Is dubstep? I'm talking dubstep. I'm talking like not the OG dubstep, but also not bro step. Bro step is not included. Bro step is I would listen, but I can't see myself DJing bro step. But dubstep, as in like you mix a little bit of 140 in there. I think I would die for that shit. Even more so than hardstyle. No. What am I saying? No. Electro swing. I have to pay some respect to electro swing. I used to listen to electro swing. I can't just put that in the bin. Future bass. Nah. Garage, let's go. All right, that's definitely up there. Happy hardcore. Yeah, I would DJ that shit. Not. I wouldn't see myself doing that soon, but I'm just gonna put this one here and no one will notice. Metal step. Yeah, I would DJ metal step. Moonbaton. I don't think it belongs here. Nightcore, not to be confused with daycore. Yeah, bro. No, that's gotta stay alive. New disco. I think that's past me. Past me would have DJ'd that. I think I don't do that anymore. Progressive trance. No one's gonna notice that. And with that, we've got our final tier list. How do we feel about that, guys? Peace.